Hello and welcome back to City of Heroes. So yesterday I made a video on how to install the game. So if you're looking to get in on this yourself, definitely go check out that video if you have any questions on how to get it installed. It should walk you through it pretty easy. Now, in order to get to the options in the game to turn off the sound for the music and everything like that I need to do in order to make this video not get completely taken offline, I had to actually create a character. So I created the character we're going to be playing, who's an Arachnos widow with widow training. But I'm going to go through the character creator so that people can see exactly how in-depth this game was, especially for its time. Now, some of the features are not enabled, it appears. And it figures I turn the music off and it still keeps playing. So, awesome. That worked out well. Anyway. So we're going to pick the City of Heroes, and now you can pick how your character got his particular powers. Are they natural? Do they come from technology? Are they magical? Are they a mutation? Or did they come from science? So we're going to go with magic, because that sounds like a fun thing to do. And then you can choose what kind of character you want to play. It could be a tank. It could be melee damage. It could be range damage. Be crowd control, support, or pets. So you can be a controller, and this shows you how this character class plays out. Your survivability is a 4, very limited melee damage, minimal range damage, great crowd control. It's a good support character, and has moderate pets. Mastermind. Sorry about the noise. Great survivability, medium average damage and crowd control and support. Awesome in pet department. Dominator. Not so good on pets. Great on crowd control. And if you're making a character, you can read down here to see how that character would probably best be played. And an Arachnos server. You can see they get a little bit in pets as well. So the controller is at the same time the weakest and yet most powerful of all archetypes. The controller has few offensive attacks and possesses few hit points, but the controller has access to a range of powers and abilities that no one else does. Armed with these powers, a controller can affect the behavior of villains, freezing them in place, putting them to sleep, to routing them away. Armed with such abilities, the controller is the backbone for any supergroup, but the controller depends on their teammates for protection, so the controller would not be what you would want to play if you were solo. Sorry about that again. As a mastermind, you excel at using others to do your dirty work. Perhaps you build killer robots, command deadly ninjas, order hardened soldiers, or summon the undead to do your bidding. Whatever your choice, you have an army of minions at your beck and call. You could summon them when needed, order them to work your will, and even use your own powers to enhance them or weaken your foes. Mastermind is a difficult class to play, often demanding constant attention to control your minions and stave off the retribution of your enemies. So this is what we're going to play. As our alternate characters, we're going to make a mastermind. And we can choose our power set. So we can do Beast Mastery, which commands wild animals, demon summoning, which conjures demons, mercenaries, necromancy, where we bring back the dead, robotics, or thugs. So I'm kind of torn between necromancy and robotics. I've done robotics before, but I have not done necromancy. So we can do that. So we get Dark Blast or Zombie Horde. So we can pick our power that we can use for this particular class. And it looks like it lets you see the other powers you can achieve within your class. So we're going to pick Zombie Horde because I like having friends. Now we get to choose our secondary power. Dark Miasma is draining, empathy, force field, kinetics, nature affinity, pain, poison. I think poison fits into an archetype fairly well. And the only thing we can pick at this particular level for poison is alkaloid. When used correctly, poisons can be used to heal as well as harm. Alkaloid consists of just the right amount of amino acids to safely heal a single targeted ally. The healed target is also left with some resistance to toxic damage. This toxic resistance cannot be enhanced. You cannot use this power to heal yourself. So, that looks good. And as you can see in the character creator, we can choose Super Muscle Man, or Female. And from here, you can pick Slim, Average, Athletic, or Heavy. So you can go Heavy, and that's how that works out. Or you can go Slim, which honestly for the female characters is absolutely ridiculous and alien-like, which doesn't really sound like that bad of an idea. I mean, we want our Necromancer to be very opposing and gaunt, so Slim would be probably the best one for that. And see, that just fits. I mean, that is what you would picture a Necromancer to be. But we're going to randomize this a bunch and see what we can come up with. That looks a little too cheery for a Necromancer. I don't know about the wolf head. I like that one. It's kind of a classic sci-fi style alien-ish. That's good too. But we got a tail. I don't know about the tail. I don't like the hawk head. So you just flip through a few of these. Well, other than the cape going through her, that looks alright. What in the world? That is... We could probably work with this. We'll zoom in on that head. How about that? That is awesome. So, costume sets. Custom. Armored. Witch. Well, that wouldn't be bad. Biker, bio. Well, that's pretty decent. Buckled. Chaos. Doctor. Electron. Enforcer. Ectoproto. Fighter. Flak. Freedom Corps. Genie. Generic hero. Insect armor. Insectoid. Jester. These are all different costumes you can see. I'll zoom out so you can get a better look at them. Blizzard. Medieval. Metallic. Ninja. Officer. Pilot. Pirate. Plane. Plant. Plant wouldn't fit very well with Necromancer, but I do like the outfit. Reptilian. Robot. Schoolgirl. Secretary. Soldier. Stealth. Steampunk. Stone. Suit. Tech Banded. Tech Bot. Tech Gray. Tech Wired. Ulterior. Viking. Villain. Now that has some potential. Zombie. That would actually fit well with the Necromancer, having a zombie outfit. Alpha. Barbarian. Bioluminescence. Black Knight. Boxer. Bride. Celestial. Chainmail. That chainmail's a little much. I mean, it looks like it has no shape or form whatsoever, so not a lot of definition there. Ooh, wait. That's kind of flashy. The Corsair. Kind of necromancy, because we got some stuff. Elemental Order. Fire and Ice. Greek. Gunslinger? No, I don't think so. So you can see the absolute customization you can get with this. You've got different heads. Those are hoods. Let's see, what would that be? Special helmets? How about that? Upper body. I mean, I like the way the rest of our armor is coming together, but I just want you to see all the customization you can do. We can do chest, shoulders, chest detail, gloves, belt, everything individually. I don't think we have a belt, do we? I think we might need a belt. Don't want our pants falling down in battle. No selection available. Lower body. So, bottom, boots, tails. That's a very fitting tail. I don't think I want to mess with it. Back details. We got wings. These are all the different wings we could put with our character. You can see all the options that you have. Smoldering might actually look pretty good. I think it does. It gives us an air of or it just kind of glows. I don't think we need that. I kind of think it that's kind of cheesy. That's a little much. Turn the auras off. So what's cryogenic? No. Goodness gracious. All right. I think these are a little over the top. We do a none. There we go. We got a none. They just seem a little over the top. I mean, you know. Okay, and I like the color. I don't know that any other color would look any better. Ooh, that looks actually better. I take that back. Perfect. Scales? Can scale head, brow, cheek, chin, cranium, jaw, nose, physique. Customize the appearance of your powers. That's going to show us what our powers look like. We have different options for our powers. So zombie horde. That would be the original. And poison. We can choose what poison looks like. Anyway, let's move on. What else do we have left? Need to enter a name. There we go. We'll spell it wrong just to drive everybody else crazy. And you can pick a battle cry that you say in game when you press F10, and you can enter a character description. We will do that later. Yes. I think we'll play this character to start, because we are Arachnos in the other one, so we're playing a different tutorial. So hurriers are encouraged to help contain the outbreak. So we are going to pick outbreak. And now we'll go through our tutorial. Happy 15th anniversary! We granted the Excelsior badge and 5 charges of the experience power. Wish to acquire the anniversary badges from previous years, you may ask Luna and Ouroboros to bring them forward in time. Okay, so quest markers are listed in the compass as yellow dots. We walk over. Right click, chat. We have a crisis going on here, and we need help desperately. Some thugs took an experimental drug thinking it was something else, and now they're trashing the area. We have to regain control to ensure the safety of the citizens. We need an antidote for those berserk thugs. For collected this blood sample, please take it to Dr. Miller. He's marked on your map and compass. This brings you into it really easy, really simple. Accept the task, leave. And we can see 117 yards down this way is the doctor. Do we have a run skill? Zombie horde, alkaline. Should have a speed run. Heal, follow, attack, sprint. There we go. And now we can see the doctor. Right click, chat. Thank you. The sample will help our research immensely. Since you are new to Paragon City, you should familiarize yourself with the way hospitals work here. There is an information terminal in front of Riviera Medical Center next to me. You need to read. Sorry I'm having so much trouble reading this. It has been one heck of a long day. Here's the information terminal, and I guess sprint is a toggle. That is a left click on this. Medicom and defeat. Medicom is a state-of-the-art analysis and healing device. Analyze the current medical status of a friendly target and teleport them to the nearest hospital upon defeat. Equipping every hero with a Medicom patch is the only thing keeping Paragon City from being overrun. If you have an associate that can revive you, you may wait for that instead by not clicking OK at the dialogue box that appears during defeat. Okay, now we find our next mission, which is back here. Excellent job. What'd you call yourself again? Was it Tenebrows? That's pretty original. You seem to navigate well, so let me tell you about the map. Click the map button to bring up an overhead view of the zone. Map. You can move these around the screen anywhere you want. So we're going to put them right here. We're going to be introduced to a new contact. So Officer Parks is our new contact. So we're going to turn around. You can see Officer Parks all the way down there. So we're going to get there in short order. Nothing aggravates me more than when people run through you in video games. I always try to stay out of everybody's way. Don't need the map anymore. I can see where I'm going. I can't fly. Guess these wings are purely decorative. Officer Parks. You must be Tenebrows. I sure hope you can help. First, let me explain how to use your powers. Your powers tray is located at the bottom of the screen, contains an icon for each of your powers. Down here, left click on the icon to use the power, or right click on the tray to learn more about the power. You can use the Powers tab to add new powers to your tray whenever you receive them. Find some available missions, talk to Professor Hoffman, then Lieutenant MacReady. We've got two people to talk to. This guy tells you about cons. Gray, weaker, no experience. Green, little experience. Blue, one level weaker. White names, same level. Yellow names, orange names. Red names and purple names are vastly superior and mean instant death. Go see MacReady. He will teach us how to do combat. Okay, we have to target an enemy and attack them. going to find one that's reasonably safe to attack, which none of them are. I call forth the undead. That heals our pet. We can fight it too. Skill? No. Alright. Let's go talk to Officer Parks. Professor Hoffman told you how to consider a target, but Matt Grady told you how to use your powers. I want you to take down 2 contaminated thugs in the hot zone in the southwest behind the fences. This is more the tutorial I remember. Come on, pet. Southwest. So now we need to come down here, find some thuggies. If I recall, they like hiding behind these fences. Cool, we jumped in. Go. He's gonna attack him. Yes, he will. Now, we have to go back to Officer Parks. Come on, Pat. There you go. He'll catch up eventually. It's really not much of a horde when you have one. Good job, Tenebrows. You did well back there. Let me explain more about combat. Most attacks deal damage, and the damage you can take. The damage you can take is represented by hit points. See how many hit points you have by looking at your hit point bar. Let's see. If you end up with 0 hit points, you have the option of teleporting to the hospital. Below the HP bar is an endurance bar. Powers use up endurance while they are activated. When the endurance bar is empty, you will have to wait before you can attack again. Check out the next one. As you increase in level, the run speed looks a lot better. Get different buffs and things and whatnot to run even faster. Okay. Hey there, Tenebros. When I was a hero, I learned a thing or two. When you defeat a foe, you may receive inspirations in your inspiration tray. These can help you by giving you hit points, endurance, improved attacks. To use one, left click. One of these. Left click the icon of the inspiration. To learn more about an inspiration, right click the icon. Find me a mission. Defeat 4 more thugs and don't forget to use those inspirations. Come on, pet. I'll execute every last one of you. I recall there's not like any looting. Go get him. Smack him. Ow. You can see our pet's health over here. And that is 4 down. We found an enhancement. Okay, an enhancement allows us to use this training to focus your power and increase the damage of a power. Increases damage by 8.3%. Oh, thanks. What are we supposed to do? Learn about enhancements. To go here. Information. Enhancements. If you have an enhancement of a higher level than your combat level, then it will be more effective than what it does. If it is a lower level than your combat level, then it will be less effective. Heroes can use enhancements that are more than 3 levels higher or lower than their combat level. These enhancements will show up with the red level number indicating that they give no bonus. Let's go in the Alright, so we learned about him. Back we go. Be introduced to a new contact. Get to go meet the coyote. There's nothing more you can do for me. So apparently this guy used to be a hero. And now he's a cop. Jumping obviously gets us nowhere any faster than it did before. It's like you're learning your stuff. Let's finish this job with one last task I'd like you to undertake. Enter the building. Find out where they got the drugs. Go in there, clear out any enemies you find, and you may find the formula to the computer. This is a standard mission. They're all kind of like this. And there is our destination. Pretty light. Catch the pretty light. Look at the phone. Okay. Now we have reached our mission destination, and we will turn off sprint. Open the door and head on in. Defeat any enemies around Flower Knight to rescue her. Click on the glowing computer to search the route. Kind of summarizes your objectives right off the bat. Go get them. Swing and a miss. We found a clue. Thank you for saving me, Tenebrows. Those thugs just overpowered me. I'll help you clear out the rest. No, you just stay here. I'll be back. Go get it. Don't worry, we're good. So, what are you doing in here? Nothing? I can jump through the ceiling. Can you? Oh, you're done already? So, here's a computer. I found a clue. Sometimes positioning yourself in unusual ways will allow you to see things which you normally could not see. We need to come up here. Now we can see the thug. Target him and send our zombie in to kill him. And he will run around and kill everybody, I'm guessing. With limited interaction from us. We are now level 2. None of these are clickable. Those are clickable. And our mission is complete. So you can click on the exit, or in this case, it's just as easy for us to run out the door. I think you can run out the door. Yes, you can. Boom. Now we are out. I'm guessing we go back and see that guy. How embarrassing. We could turn sprint back on. There's our contact. Fantastic. I'll take this formula to Dr. Miller and we can finally end this nightmare. We've started processing an antidote right away. You can see I have enough experience to reach level 2. Notice the arrow in your status circle. Right there. You need to visit a signature hero to raise your security level and receive a new power. Visit Miss Liberty in Atlas Park. So we are now in City of Heroes proper. Don't want a flag. Shortcut. New hero assignment. Instance we are magical, I believe. Modern Arcane Guild of Investigation. Magi. We go see Azuria. It's my belief that you are destined for greatness. We can look at the store. Spend our influence to purchase powers and upgrades. And enhancements. Take on the Hellions and show them they aren't welcome. Okay. We have we don't need any of those. Okay. Where is... There's her. I have some information about your merit rewards if you're interested. Yeah, merit tasks. Not interested. Out we go. Just got a blue wisp. I just got a zombie. And we need to see her. Miss Liberty. You're doing great so far, Tenebrows. Keep it up. Train to a new level of power. New power. Fitness and rest. Fitness, run faster, jump higher, recover quicker. Rest will allow you to quickly heal your wounds. Visit a trainer whenever you increase. After training, you'll need 333 experience before training again. And we can pick a new skill. Venom. Okay, we can only pick one. Dark Blast, long range blast of dark energy. That's what we're looking for. Away I go. Alright, where is our mission? Oh, they are all over, probably. There are random thugs and street blood brothers. I need Hellions. So there's different gangs. becomes much more exciting when we have more powers to use. Alright, so they're all considered Hellions. Fine with me. I thought they were actually named gang. We'll go back here. There were some of them just hanging out. Let's pick the baddest guy on the block. Kick him in the teeth. Shotgun, hammer. Oh, guess you're gonna go take care of those guys too, huh? Alright, well, whatever. Okay. Self and others, monitor. Task complete. So now I'm guessing we go back. I remember flying all the way up on top of that ball, just overlooking the entire city. One of my favorite experiences. Some of the flying I've done in this game. Okay, I did your thing. Did your mission. What do I have to do next? Bust gang leader and his crew. Oh, there's a particular gang leader we have to go after. Alright. You gotta stop. Okay, now that we are outside again, now we can turn on sprint. We can see our gang leader over there we gotta go tangle with. It's pretty close to where we were. Running around like this is a good way to attract the attention of other gang leaders and bandits. It's definitely a potential issue. So as you can see, there's a number of them here that are like way outside the capabilities of our current character. So we would be best served to avoid them. To get to our mission. Open the door and head on in. Let's see if our zombie catches up. Submission to the portrait. This isn't the usual aroma of gun polish and grease, there's a musty odor in the room. The smell of something ancient. Yeah, it's probably you, buddy. You need a shower. Gotta be careful about going through corners like that. Go get him. Miss. That one didn't miss. Sometimes it helps to check out every room as you're going through. That way you don't miss anything. Closed doors don't open. At least to my knowledge, they've never opened. If it's a closed door, it's a closed room. It's just something to be ignored. Like that is never going to open, so we don't need to check on it. Go get him. Yes. Need more accuracy. He shot me. I wonder if I can get another zombie if I cast that guy. No, just get the one so far. Not sure when I get a second one. But eventually I get 3. So these can be kind of confusing. It's a wide open area with a lot of fog. But I'm guessing our princess is in another castle. Also known as... Ooh, what kind of place? Also known as upstairs. Ooh. Upstairs is our way to go. By that, I mean not this way. Nothing over here. So down we go. Up the next one. Nothing that way. More upstairs. Nobody home. Okay, we continue around. Try the next staircase we find, which is this one. Nothing that way. Up these stairs. There's somebody. Fetch. guys will definitely reposition themselves to their advantage. Open room. Nobody in it. Downstairs, downstairs. Downstairs. Nobody there. Alright, I think we go up these stairs next. May have already done these. They're all starting to look the same. Vending machine. Just wanted a Snickers bar. Alright. These. These. I think we did this one. Nothing there. It was one of those boxes from Hellraiser. Awesome. Back here. No. Ever get the feeling you're missing the most important thing? These used to open up and go across. In some missions. Guess not in this one. Ah, I forgot about the elevators. Ground floor. Basically more of the same. Get it. At this point, I'm kind of stuffing my dark blast right down his throat. Nothing there. Nothing there. So, upstairs it is. Alright, so even after we're finished, it doesn't always hurt to check all the rooms, make sure nothing is targetable. Generally, we've finished everything by then. You never know. Alright, so we can exit knowing we have solved our clue. Now, it gives us different zones that we can get into. They're all the same zone, but they're different populations. This comes into play a lot when you're grouped with someone and you're running across zones. You can end up in a different zone than they are, but generally if you're going to the same destination, it doesn't really matter so much. If you end up in the same place in the end, you're good to go. But if you, for instance, logged into the game to look for me, oh, that's bad. I think we're gonna lose. Healing our zombie. There we go. Wow. Okay. That was sheer luck. Sprint mode engaged. As you move through the zone, things tend to get more difficult. And eventually, you will get no experience anymore once you've reached a level where everything is gray. Okay, that mission is done. We can get our new level. Training level power. Okay, now we can pick 2 slots. So we can... There we go. Prestige Power Slide is the run boost. Health and stamina. And these are where our enhancements go. So we can look at our enhancements. We can see we got damage, defense, and accuracy. So I'm guessing we can do powers. That's not where we do it. That's where we do it. Oops. Okay. And that is how you advance your character, basically. Oops. And that is a prestige run power right there. Just flashy, not much speed difference. Found another enhancement. You can prevent the Hellions from harassing the civilian populace, which basically I think just has us run around. Or we can go to investigate their hideout. So, based on your archetype, is the villains you will be finding to attack. Your primary objective is to find and capture Red Reaver and his cronies. With them in custody, we may be able to get some answers. So that is our next mission, and it is over there. Which is basically the door out, I think. Okay, now going all the way over there. There's a hospital. Okay, I've got it highlighted, but I can't do anything with it. I'm gonna have to get rid of these guys first. This should be easy. Running right for us. Our zombie's pretty intelligent. He'll figure it out. Go get him. Got him. There's our mission. Oh, we didn't even have to do that. It's right here. In we go. Cigarette butts and spent ammunition litter the floor. It looks like the aliens have been holed up here for a while. This is another environment for missions. And like I said, these doors don't open, so we have to go around. We need to turn off sprint so we don't go running into a huge pack of them, bigger than we can handle. Go get him. And down. Sometimes there are clues and things that are worth looking into. Go over the boxes, but not always. Our zombies on defend, so anybody who sneaks up on us will be attacked. Or we can send him in on his own. And I am using 3 and 4 on the keyboard to activate these skills. Down he goes. So our zombie's getting pretty beat up. We'll heal him up. Since we hadn't done that yet. He might heal the rest of the way on his own. Anyway, we got some exploring to do. Probably before we hit the next group. Correct, because there's nobody here. Ooh, fall damage. Go get him. Eventually our pet will get here. Someday. Are you stuck, pet? Come on. This way. There you go. At least he healed up while he was up there. This is one of those blind corners we wouldn't want to just run past. That guy would have attacked us. Guy's still moving. It's the undead. Yet. Up we go. Nobody over there. These guys aren't too tough. Dang, our guy can jump. Did you get lost? we could just pull this guy. Yep. Okay. Nothing over there. Blind corner, don't know what's around it, so we're gonna send our guy in. To eliminate all of the threats that he can find. Got him all. Okay. Now, I remember this one. This is one of many where it's easier to go down this way. Split the difference. Don't run down the middle. Zombie, come on. Pet AIs. Something that could use a bit of work. Took a ball bat to the face. Alright, so these are flashing little things. They tell us there is stuff in them. Down. So in this situation we have one equal level and one higher level. So we want to take out the lower level one first because the lower level one will die first. Therefore, we can concentrate on the harder one. All to himself. Although, honestly, he's not that hard. Flashies. Again, same situation. And of course, we missed. There is the Red Reaver himself. Go. So there's really nothing else for us to do here. So we can run all the way back to the beginning and waste a heck of a lot of time, or exit. To exit. So we are on our way to being a superhero. But turn this in, and then I'm going to call it a day. Because we've been playing for a little more than an hour. And I don't want to commit too much to these. Where is City Hall? Over there. It's hard to miss. It's the big ball. guy can handle himself. We did not make a level yet. So, funny, we go in the back door and it's exactly the same. This defies all time and space. Alright, I'll read this to you. I will begin looking for this Mr. Hill the thugs mentioned. It's not much to go on, but at least it's something. Once again, the entities seem very pleased with your progress. My friend, you will need more than good karma on your journey. Call and I shall answer. Alright, so I'm going to get here into this arcane desk by the arcane arch, by the arcane stone, by the arcane cabinet, and, you know, all the arcane stuff. And I'm going to call it a day. If you want to play with me on here, I am playing on the, and I'll put this in the description below, because I probably should have mentioned it way before now. But now we got to do our countdown, and there we go. So we are playing on the Indomitable server. If you want to play with me, these are my characters' names. Feel free to add me as a friend. Sign up, use the video that I posted yesterday in order to get the game installed. No charge to play. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I kind of miss this game. I can feel that it is still almost as grindy as before, but we're not going to know until we get up to about level 22. And at level 22, we're going to find out what the leveling kind of looks like. So we'll see where it goes, but we're going to play this for a while and see how it works out. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll play a little bit more and make a few more levels. Like I said, if you want to play with me, definitely get on Indomitable. Look me up, add me to your friends list, and we can team up or something. Whatever you want to do. I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.